Yes, sir. We just made it to Ohrid, one of the most epic and beautiful places in Macedonia. So the plan today is to go check out the area. As usual, I haven't planned anything, but I'm gonna try to meet some people in the locals, in terms of, you know, since they know more than me. And then, you know, let's see what happens. But before we start doing the sightseeing, let's go check out the hotel that I'm staying at. Hotel Plaza City. So this is the hotel room. Here's the bathroom. Pretty nice. And then this is the room. Look at this beauty. Double bedroom with the bathtub right here. You know, enjoy your life, you get me? Oh, there we go. And then you have this view. The balcony is right here. Open this up. And then boom. Nothing better, is there? Alright, so now when you go and walk around, there's a bunch of things to see. I'm gonna try to talk as many locals as possible. So that's okay. So before we start with the actual sightseeing, I gotta eat something because I haven't eaten anything. I just literally woke up a couple of minutes ago. So we're gonna go and try to find some place that looks interesting and has good food. Let's go. Alright, so now we are getting close to the city center where we can actually go and get something to eat. Let's see what we can find. Oh, is it dark? This is better probably. So heading to the city center now to see what's up. Right behind me over there. Hopefully they got something good to eat. Let's see. Okay, I had to go a little bit back. Apparently the best breakfast in town is called Petite Bistro. So I'm getting close to it right now. Let's see what they have. Okay, that was actually quick. So they recommended a fish soup, which I've heard actually is very known in Ohrid. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try the breakfast. There's a bunch of different items in it. And a glass of water. So let's go check it out. So I just finished the food. It was actually quite good. I gotta give it a rating of 8 out of 10. The soup was incredible. The fish soup, you should definitely eat that when you come to Ohrid. And I also had some eggs, not special to see, but it was still good, you know. So now I'm gonna go to and sightsee the city. All right, and today my good friend Kriste is gonna show me around the city.
Let's go.
That's mad. So this is the street. What's it called?
The main bazaar street, or the shop street, that goes from the center all the way to the oak tree at the beginning of the Turkish street.
Okay.
So literally this is where the place where you want to go shopping, buy jewelry, stuff like that. But most of it is being used, like we call it the promenade or the churchia.
All right, there you go. So if you're interested in shopping, you like stuff like that, then this is the streets for that.
The oak tree. This is one of the oldest.
This is an oak tree?
Yeah, one of the oldest in the whole city of Ohrid. And literally, it's been damaged, repaired a couple of times, and now this is what's left of it.
So this is
over 1,000 years old.
Over 1,000 years old. Wow. Okay.
It's like a trademark of this small square.
Yeah. This
Over
is
there is the bazaar.
Okay.
The bazaar, like the original bazaar, vegetables, fruits, stuff like that. And over here now is the Turkish street, as we like to call it, because you have a lot of places with kebabs, Turkish tea, doner, you know.
All right. So you call this
Turkish
actually
yeah,
the Turkish street because of the kebabs.
yeah, true.
Me personally, I don't really like kebabs as much. I don't know. I feel like I had too much of it because in Norway,
Okay.
eating kebab is literally the only fast food everyone almost eats.
Okay.
You know, because they love it. So I've had too much of that, and
I can understand. It's the same like with people living in Ohrid with the.
okay, so I'm gonna do something very interesting. I'm gonna stop people, and I'm gonna ask them basically what makes Ohrid so special. So let's hear it from the locals. Here's a quick facts for you guys, and this is something that I knew myself. He did not say anything to me, but trust me. Anyways, there is 365 different churches in Ohrid. Woo! A lot of churches, eh? I know. That's a fun fact that I know. That's the only thing I know so far. I will learn more. All right, here's the question. What makes Ohrid so special?
Ohrid makes it special, the churches. Mainly because of that, it has 365 churches, which makes it you can have a better experience during your trips. And that's mainly of the
natural lake.
The natural lake.
yes.
Thank
and
you.
the old town. Mainly.
Alright,
It's a beautiful place.
perfect. Thank you very much. You see, I was right about the churches. Even the locals will say the same thing. So now we are on the other side of the town. So my friend here will explain everything that you need to know.
So guys, literally, we're at the lower gate. Built in the 4th century. From here is the beginning of the old town. The old town of Lichnidos of Ohrid, the city of light. So
Okay.
literally what we see up here is the tower of the gate.
So this is the tower of the gate.
Yes. So there used to. Okay, so literally, this guy, Aden Dollard, real name Cornelius Bob Spelstra, is the guy that made Macedonia famous in the Netherlands. Literally, while he was being as persona non grata in the Netherlands, he started traveling around the world. He gets in Macedonia, falls in love with Ohrid, wrote a book, a Romeo and Juliet love story that is happening here. When the book got famous, Macedonia got famous. So from the 50s, the Dutch tourists are becoming the #1 tourists that are visiting Ohrid. So from then, it's been a trend that every year more and more Dutch people are visiting.
So now we're going into the paper museum. The big master is going to show us exactly how to do this.
It's procedure for paper, authentic procedure and equipment from 16th century.
Okay.
First paper in Ohrid monasteries and now 16th century. Natural procedure, no chemical, no glue. Paper produced from wood. All pictures print press, Gutenberg press.
Wow, that's. I never knew how to, how this is actually happening, but it's good to know now.
Practical, put it ink.
Oh, this is the ink.
Improvisation, put it ink,
Yeah,
ink, paper
on top of the paper. Yeah.
and press.
Ah, so you press it and then
Yes.
the ink comes. Okay. Yeah.
Different models, different text,
Mm.
or different pictures.
Okay.
Principle, mirror, positive.
Yeah. Wow, and beautiful too. Ah, okay. Nice. Thank you very much.
First procedure and first print.
Yeah.
16th, 15th century.
16th, 15th
And now
century.
products.
All right, and now we are approaching the Saint Sophia, as you can see right here.
In the old town. Besides that, it's been built in the 9th century, but also it's been rebuilt a couple of times. During the Ottoman Empire, one of the towers has been destroyed and being built as a mosque. And after that, with the Ottoman Empire has fallen down, it's being rebuilt again as the original Christian Orthodox Church.
So it used to be first as church,
Yes.
and then it became a mosque because of the
half
Ottoman.
of it mosque during the Ottoman Empire. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay, now we're gonna go and check out one of the oldest places when it comes to manufacturing the pearls. Let's go check it. All right. Once again, my boy Kriste is gonna explain us.
Guys, this here is the Museum of the Ohrid Pearl, and the Mihailo or the family of Filevi are one of the oldest families that are working with manufacturing pearls in the city of Ohrid.
You heard it here first. The place for the pros. If you come to Ohrid, this is the place. Go check it out. So, in Ohrid, my friends, there's one thing you need to always do, okay? You have to always take a hike, walk around. As you can see here, beautiful. Look at the beautiful lake of Ohrid. Huh? There's nothing else you can ask for. Number two is the most important thing. You have to at least for 2 hours sit at the cafe, chit chat with your friends. Huh? Kako da nebe. Bravo. Kako si? Dobry. Super.
Bravos.
And number three, if you are in Ohrid, get your fish. Get that fish out of the sea, out of the ocean, out of the lake. The lake, okay? Get that fish out of the lake, make some shurba, and eat that shurba. Beautiful. Either.
The lake, the sea, the ocean. Record it.
Yeah, so this used to be the bridge.
So when it was first constructed, like,
Okay.
I don't know, maybe over 10 years ago, it was being like the Bridge of Wishes when they constructed it. Over there on the side, you had a pole, and on each pole you had, for example, all the astrological signs. And for example, if you're, I don't know, Cancer, you go in front of your sign, you touch the sign, you make yourself a wish,
Okay.
you throw a coin, and hopefully your wish will become true.
Wow.
That's, of course, if some young kids don't come up early in the morning and pick up all the money that you took. Not yours, but everybody's.
Everybody's money.
And now, because we're under the cultural protection of UNESCO,
Oh yeah, I heard that actually. Yeah.
so
wow.
the city now, this bridge is not allowed to exist. But it helps the locals to get from the Kaneo settlement.
So, what makes Ohrid special?
I guess the churches, the lake, the culture, the history. The culture, yeah, the history.
The culture, the history. What about the fish? The fish.
beauty of the nature, yes.
The
fish.
shorba, my brothers. Huh?
Yeah, it's just everything. It's all in one.
Nice. All right. Okay, and now the last destination that we are going to go to is Kaneo?
St. John, yeah.
St. John Kaneo. Either.
And it's one of the most photographed churches in Europe, actually.
Ooh.
In all the guidebooks, on most of the covers, it's like this church.
Okay.
One of these is from the hiking trail. It
Okay.
goes around the castle.
Right.
One is from the castle to St. Clement Pantelimon, or Plauschnik Archaeological Research Place. Then you get to St. John. And the other one is the one that we're going right now at the moment as we speak.
Yeah.
And also, of course, you have the small boats, the fisher boats that literally can take you here for a small amount of price from the city center all the way to under the church.
So that's 4 different ways to go to the church that we are heading to right now, the Kaneo. Right there. All right. We are almost there. Almost.
We're almost there.
Almost, bro. Almost.
Yo. St. John Kaneo.
I almost hit my head. All right, here we go.
The church on the cliff. With that. With that.
All right, here's the history of this beautiful place.
So, it's being. This is the cliff over Kaneo Beach, or the Kaneo settlement, actually. The Kaneo settlement is one of the oldest fishermen settlements located in the old town of Ohrid. This church, it's named that it's being built in 1447 and by St. John, the writer of the Revelation that you see in the Bible. Now being used as one of the most visited churches in the old town of Ohrid, and also.
And that's it for today, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed what I showed you guys of Ohrid. I'm gonna make a few more content. More specifically, I'm gonna ask people what their thoughts are of Ohrid. Okay, so stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.